Und so konnte er sich gestern Tornado Tony West. Tony West trifft auf einen jungen Mann aus den Niederlanden, 25 Jahre ist er alt, hat ein paar Jahre bei der BDO gespielt, war viermal bei der BDO WM mit dabei und er ist in diesem Jahr zur PDC gewechselt. Versucht sich jetzt also so ein bisschen weiter nach vorne zu spielen. Die Rede ist von Jeffrey de Graaf.
Well, we've seen one major champion knocked out already this evening at the Happy Bet European Darts Grand Prix. We've got another one on stage right now in Tony West, former world master, taking on a man who made the final of the International Darts Trophy, Jeffrey de Graaf, and had a dart to win it. Well, Gert de Vos did for him. So these guys have incredible pedigree in the BDO, say 24 titles between them. Tony West making a return to Euro Tour action. Jeffrey de Graaf still looking for a sort of breakthrough in his debut year on the PDC. But I have to say, speaking personally, from what I've seen, he does seem to have the game to be able to produce it. It's just when that's going to come out. Maybe it'll be this weekend here in Sindelfingen at the Happy Bet European Darts Grand Prix to find out if it is going to be a big weekend for Jeffrey de Graaf. Alongside me, Dan Dawson, is Rob Malarkey.
Good evening once again. Yeah, the first big plus point for Steve West, by the way. Sorry, Tony
First leg,
West.
Jeffrey.
Come on. I
Game
knew
on.
that would happen. Elmar Polka put me off there. We were talking about the sibling rivalry earlier on. Tony West, the first big plus point for him. They got his walk-on music right. He was concerned they might have forgotten.
100.
He didn't put in a request with the production team. He said, well, I was here 4 years ago. Got to the quarterfinals of the German Masters. Surely they'll remember. It was song 2 by Blur.
60.
Probably an entirely different team.
Well,
but they did their research and they got the right song.
Yeah, they've got it right. You didn't get his name right. Steve West was gutted at the Grand Slam when they showed Sky showed a picture of Tony West for his walk-on.
Better than John West. that would have been totally disheartening for him.
Oh, Fred.
100.
Anyway, Jeffrey de Graaf has the advantage of throwing first in this one. Winner of this one will face the three-time Euro Tour champion Michael
60.
Smith, the man who made his first Euro Tour final right here 2 years ago. That was in the Glaspalast in Sindelfingen, the European Darts Grand Prix, the first year.
60.
That name of the tournament, although we've been here before on the Euro Tour. He lost 6-5 to Mervyn King in the final there. Last year, Peter Wright lost 6-5 in the final to Kim Huybrechts. The last two Euro Tours in this triple bill that we've had this September, both on 6-5 in the final. And that is the first 180 of this contest, and it goes to Tony West, the Tornado.
And de Graaf has to respond here.
98. Tony, you require 101.
And he has. But here we go, Tony West. Tops he gets, a 101 checkout.
Leg, Tony West.
Neat and tidy stuff for a 1-0 lead.
Second leg, Tony to throw first.
And a break of throw.
Game on.
6 very impressive darts from Tony West there, 180, 101 out.
Very nicely done indeed. Both these
60.
players came through qualifying last night, the European qualifiers. Tony West is from Waltham, but by virtue of his Dutch residency, he's able to play in the European qualifying
131.
You've got the very strange situation in the final Euro Tour of the year, where we'll have
121.
Tony West and Steve West both competing. Steve West come through the UK qualifiers and Tony West has come through the European qualifiers.
So he will be back.
By my
91.
reckoning, the third set of siblings to play on the European Tour.
Huybrechts?
Yep.
Obviously. Leave that with me.
125.
He started well as Tony West. Break of throw
100.
with 6 very good consecutive darts, and he's going to leave a finish here. It's just a case of which one it is, and well, it could be a very handy one.
137.
It will be. It'll be a nice little 2-darter, potential 14-dart leg coming in for Tony West. Jeffrey de Graaf's just got to apply some pressure.
A wisecracker would suggest Scott Taylor.
121, Tony required 58.
But you're not one of those,
But I'm not one of those.
Tops for Tony West. Kiss off the barrel of that. Ooh, kiss under it,
Jeffrey
Tony,
required
under it.
108.
De Graaf to steal this leg. Great dart. A bit close to the treble, but now needs the double and finds it. And a little puff of the cheeks. Not sure if that was relief at winning the leg or relief at not busting his score on treble 16 there, but he got the job done. Good finish.
To throw first.
Robert Owen did twice earlier today.
Yes.
Game on.
Twice in 3 legs. Absolutely astonishing. 2 very eye-catching checkouts to start things off. A 101 from Tony West, 108 from de Graaf. 2 breaks of throw. Level at 1 apiece. Mentioned West reaching the last 8 here in Sindelfingen in the German Masters 4 years ago. Lost to Adrian Lewis that day. But this is his first appearance in Europe 49. Since he went down 6-5 by Terry Jenkins in the first round of the European Trophy in March of 2013.
Yeah, so it's been a long wait to see Tony West on the Euro Tour. That loss to Adrian Lewis. Adrian Lewis didn't lose to anybody here that weekend in 2012. He went and won the whole title.
He did.
And he had some good wins as Tony West that weekend. Beat Justin Pipe, and that was when Justin Pipe was really in his pomp, winning tournaments left, right and centre. Beat Terry Temple in the next round, and then Terry Jenkins.
40.
Terry double.
That's a good dart. No surprise he followed it. Lovely stuff, Tony West.
Well, he's been absent from the European Tour for a long time, but he's making a very, very good impression on his return this evening.
He's not really played that much competitive darts over the last couple of years, Tony West. He's been playing a lot of stuff, you know, around the pubs and cafes of Holland where he lives. Tell you what, there must be a good standard there because he's not very well.
41.
It's the 41, de Graaf. Well, on his own throw, he might have been feeling this leg had escaped him, and he was right to think that because Tony West takes out tops. 3 consecutive breaks of throw we've had in this one.
Yeah. And the first sub-100 checkout as well. On we go. West looking to press home his advantage here against de Graaf, a man who has lost his last 3 matches on the European Tour. He failed to get beyond the first round in Austria, in Dusseldorf and in Riesa. Just the 1 win this year in Europe. That was against Darren Johnson in the first round in Munich at Easter, before losing to Michael Smith shortly after picking up his tour card in January of this year.
81.
Certainly a bit rowdier here at the Glass Palace this evening. We've got a decent crowd in. It's going to be absolutely packed for the weekend's action, which both of these guys are hoping to be involved in.
Yeah, and it's Michael Smith who awaits the winner of this match, by the way. So de Graaf and Smith could well meet again, but Tony West certainly having a big say in that at the moment. Just gone off the boil here slightly.
81.
Recovers it.
Well, it is looking very likely we're going to have a 4th consecutive break of throw here. Rhythm to this game. Both these guys just getting on with it. Just the 42, and that makes it much more likely it'll be 2 apiece here. So 54 left, 14 for double top. Tops it is.
31. Tony
well, he's probably coming back.
You saying that?
Maybe not. Oh. Maybe not. Double 10.
Oh. 130. Jeffrey, you require 40.
Yeah, big let off this for de Graaf, but still has to take out this double 10 now.
It's awkward.
Yeah, it's blocked a lot of his line of vision there.
20.
And that's the problem.
Tony, you require 10.
So West for a 2-leg advantage here and a 3-1 lead. That's further away slightly. No problem with that one though.
Tony West. Reflect Jeffrey to throw first. Game on.
Well, Jeffrey de Graaf. This is his 5th Euro Tour.
Oh!
And that is his first 180 of this encounter. He is yet to get past the second round stage. Did that on his... made the second round, as you mentioned, and 3 first-round exits. Over the course of the whole Pro Tour on his debut in the PDC, is yet to make a quarter-final. Now, for a man who's made a major final in the BDO and won 10 titles in total, and someone who looks like he has got some real talent, he will expect more. I mean, he's won about 16 grand he's won this year. When you take in all your entry fees and your travelling and everything like that, that is not sustainable to just be doing that every year. So he knows he's going to have to up his game
55.
over the back end of this year and then his second year as a PDC Pro. He is up to 73 in the world rankings. Well, as I say, he's going to have to start going on a few runs in PDC tournaments.
And on the evidence of what we're seeing at the moment, it might well not be happening here.
Was it 18 he's looking at here? Yep.
75, Tony require 121.
Single 18 would have left 167, which is a finish.
57.
And he hit the treble, so he's got 131. Now, it might have been treble 17 tops, but we may never know. Unless he leaves it again later on in this match. He sets it up. West is only going to get 1 dart. And it's at tops for 4-1.
44.
This is low, and that would be 4-1 with another
36.
break. So Jeffrey de Graaf being given a few lifelines here. Can he seize them? Might not, you know. Double 9.
80.
Once again, it is more missed doubles from Jeffrey de Graaf and Tony
20.
West for 4-1, and this would be a commanding lead.
Yeah, they're racking up for de Graaf now. That was some way inside, and little wonder he's just taking a moment or two here, Tony West. And again, double 5.
Tony West
sorts him out.
Stick flag, Tony to
Got away with that one to some extent, but
Game
he
on.
leads by 4-1, and he's throwing first for a 5-1 lead as well. Jeffrey de Graaf, by the way, beat Jan Dekker and Mike de Dekker
85.
last night. And now I know that's not the answer to your trivia teaser.
No, I've forgotten about the trivia teaser. You will kick yourself, it's pretty obvious.
96.
So, by my reckoning, there are 3 sets of brothers who have played on the Euro Tour since its inception in 2012. in its current format.
128.
Steve and Tony West are one of them. Kim and Ronnie Hybrex are another. And then, over in
94.
sort of southern Europe, there is a factory which churns out
Oh, of course.
many, many R.J. Rodriguez's, hundreds
60.
upon
That's
hundreds
the
of
thing.
them.
You say siblings and you automatically think 2, but there's millions of them.
Well, there's only 2 R.J. Rods that have played on the European Tour so far.
Oh, yeah.
But then there are several dozen
48.
waiting in the wings,
Who've had a go.
waiting to make their debuts. Yeah, Roby John Rodriguez, Roxy James Rodriguez, the Chainsaw.
140.
Rusty Jake waiting in the wings. It is very much Tony West in
99.
charge
Tony
of
require
this
88.
game. Oh, double 14. Double 7.
74. Jeffrey require 164.
I fancy West will have another crack at that. He certainly will now.
79.
Stayed down there, scored 79 in the end.
14.
Double 7 now, 3 for double 2. Double 2 for Tony West.
10.
Well, he's just not
Jeffrey require
killing
85.
de Graaf off, but that's a good dart. Now de Graaf gets double 7 himself. Oh, it's a long way
78.
off. It is a long way off, and Jeffrey de
Tony
Graaf
require
is
4.
having a nightmare on the doubles.
The last 2 legs that West has won, he's done so having missed doubles in the build-up to nailing it in the end, and he's doing likewise here, and he's making this pretty
Jeffrey
agonising for
require
himself.
7.
3 for double 2. Double 2 for de Graaf. Would be for a breaker throw.
5.
Double madhouse. First time we've seen
Tony
that
require
this
2.
weekend. Is he going to be one of those really silly legs at darts?
No score.
It might be.
Jeffrey, you require
It might
2.
be.
We did have a 28 dart leg earlier on today.
Not the Robert Owen match.
Yes.
Mark Frost. Oh, bends the wire.
Yeah, it was a 28 dart hold.
No score.
And
Look
this
at
is
this.
threatening to be a pretty
Tony, you
similar
require
affair
2.
as well.
Double one. The target remains unchanged. They've been looking at it for a
No
while
score.
between them, and they miss outside, they miss inside. That's the MO
2.
right now. De Graaf looking to break that little trend. Misses outside, misses
No
inside, and on we go.
Tony, you require
Look
2.
at the coin job here.
Misses outside, misses outside.
Game
And there it is!
6 leg. Tony West.
It's a 30 darts.
7 leg Jeffrey to throw first.
Hold the throat.
Game on.
All the fun of the fair here at the Happy Bet European Darts Grand Prix, but I'm afraid Jeffrey de
43.
Graaf has the look of a man who's been stuck on the waltzers for a little bit too long and wants to get off because he's feeling ill.
80.
Tony West will be looking to put him out of his misery very, very quickly. Jeffrey de Graaf. Oh,
80.
That just sums up his night so far, really.
yeah. What a rather torrid evening this is turning out to be for Jeffrey de Graaf.
135.
And West has just about stolen the darts here as well.
81.
Well, he has now. A lead of 11 plus these.
Mm.
44.
But didn't really make the most of it. So a chance for de Graaf to get back into contention here. And again, not going the right way about it. Better recovery with the 19th. That's more like it.
115.
Yeah, that is a lot more like it, but for a man who's hitting, what? I mean, he took out that 108 checkout, Jeffrey de Graaf, in the second leg.
It promised so much, this. I mean,
60.
first 2 legs, 101 checkout, 108 checkout, 3 successive breaks. And I thought we were in for a fairly high-quality encounter. But
100.
it's just tailed off over the last 3 or 4, while West has just motored on. He's not really impressed. He's just beaten what's in front of him here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to look...
100.
No point looking at the
If you
stats because that
require
horrible
82.
leg, though, messing around and double one drags them both down. But that is a great dart, and that is a great one as well. And Jeffrey de Graaf takes out 82 in 2 darts. And this game isn't quite over just yet. A bit more of that from Jeffrey de Graaf, and he might make Tony West sweat.
60.
We have seen games won from seemingly impossible positions. It can happen. Players can just kick into life.
58.
Nearly saw an incredible come-from-behind victory for Ricky Evans against Simon Whitlock last week. It seemed to be following the exact pattern of their meeting at the
60.
World Championship, where Whitlock looked like he was strolling to a convincing win. Then Evans just charged back at him and snuck over the line ahead of him.
59.
In the end, Whitlock closed that out. We will see Simon Whitlock here this weekend in what is a fascinating bit of the draw. The Wizard, the former European champion,
57.
he is set to meet either Scott Dale or Raymond van Barneveld. Barney on
41.
stage this evening, due to play this afternoon. It's been bumped down to this evening following Aaron Monk's failure to turn up. Oh dear,
24.
just avoiding the ignominy of 5 scored there, Tony West. And it is an opportunity here again for Jeffrey de Graaf. He can find a treble or 2, but raise of the eyebrows suggests that they
59.
have been at something of a premium tonight for the Dutchman.
Yeah, Whitlock in the opposite half of the draw to Michael van Gerwen. The world number 1 faces Darren Webster
100.
tomorrow in his opening match. Webster a 6-0 winner earlier today against Robert Allenstein. Back to the here and now, though.
95.
And de Graaf still unable to get down to a finish. West will get there first.
134.
Needed that.
Yeah,
Just
good setup.
turning the screw at just the right time.
Yeah, and is that
80.
just
Tony
the
requires
80 and a
66.
missed opportunity again? And West, well, 10 scored, so 16 for tops. Tops for the match. Tony West, after 3 years off the Euro Tour,
46.
Misses a match start for a place in the second round to face Michael Smith. Now, De Graaf took out 108 earlier. Now going for the 19s. Doesn't get the treble, so Tony West will get more match starts. He missed one at tops, but he's looking at 10s for a 6-2 win. Getting closer.
10.
Oh, wow.
Jeffrey, you require 52.
4 match starts missed. We saw 4 missed in the previous
No
game
score.
by Christian Kist, but that is quite incredible.
Tony, you require 10.
52 needed. Bust with your first start. Now, a lot of players won't go near that 20 for just that reason. And is that
Game.
a bit of a sad end to Jeffrey De Graaf's campaign here at the Happy Bet European Darts Grand Prix. It did not go according to plan for the Dutchman, but Tony West is safely through to the second round. He will face Michael Smith, the man who made the final here a couple of years ago. And we will move on now with Johnny Clayton, the Welshman who takes to the stage to take on another of the host nation qualifiers. Gabriel Clemens making his Euro Tour debut with 5-time world champ Raymond van Barneveld to come after that one in one of the picks of tonight's action here in Sindelfingen. We'll grab a quick couple of words with Tony West, who's back on the Euro Tour and back as a winner.
Tony, congratulations. Was not easy to find the doubles all the time, right?
I can't hit a score or a double, I don't know. I've been playing really well, and I just couldn't find anything up here. A little bit nervous, I think. But,
what's actually the reason why you didn't play too many PDC tournaments in the last couple of years?
I've been pretty sick. I don't know what you say. I keep collapsing and stuff, so... well, I did 2 times, so just recovering now. Trying to throw some darts again, so hopefully it comes good.
So good to see you here in Sindelfingen. See you tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Tony West. Der sagt, ja, da waren ein paar Probleme mit dabei. Er war irgendwie auch ganz schön nervös. Wie gesagt, hat auch noch nicht viele European Tour Events gespielt, hat überhaupt in den letzten Jahren kaum PDC-Turniere gespielt, hat offensichtlich gesundheitliche Probleme, ist zweimal